If you're a real estate agent, you know that you can't afford to be sick because we don't get anything called PTO, paid time off. If we're sick, that means we're not working. And if we're not working, we're not making money. So we must stay healthy, even though we are working in this very stressful and unpredictable industry. If you're like me, you love sugar, and I am in particular a chocoholic. I've always loved chocolate, but I cannot continue to eat all kinds of sugar. It's just not healthy for me, and I want to embrace a healthy lifestyle. I want to show you what's in my goodie bag, and I want to introduce you to a company called Choc Zero, which is here on the top of this little insulated bag that they send their products in. The reason why I like Choc Zero is because their chocolate does not have sugar in it. It has something called monk fruit or real fruit. That's what it's sweetened with. It has cocoa in there as well, but there's no sugar in it. If you're looking for a sugar-free alternative to chocolate to kind of make you happy in between cold calls, the Choc Zero product that I rely on the most. It is their little dark baking chips. Now, these are just like chocolate chips. See, just like chocolate chips. You can use them to bake with, of course, but I just use them to enjoy as a dessert. I absolutely love these Choc Zero chocolate chips, and they are quite delicious. Again, sugar-free. So this definitely curbs my chocolate craving. In addition to Choc Zero, I discovered these really cool protein bars. I'm really into protein now. That's the latest rage. It's called the IQ bar. You see that? IQ bar. And these have 12 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, and 2 grams of net carbs. These don't have monk fruit in them, but I'm going to show you what they do have. Magnesium, vitamin E, MCTs, flavonoids, lion's mane adaptogen. If you can see that, I know there's a glare with the light. But these are really good. I'm going to put links for all of this here in the video. These are tasty. They don't taste like boring protein bars. Like, I actually feel that they are a good quality bar that like I like to eat. They have a good flavor to them, and you get 12 grams of protein. So if you're on the go, if you're in your car running to an appointment and you just don't have time to have a proper meal that's nutritious, this to me is pretty nutritious. I try to stay away from as much processed food as I can, but sometimes you just have to grab something quick when you're on the go. And I do love these IQ bars. These were created they were in medical school, and they did not find any healthy snacks for them when they were, studying late at night, and they, I guess, came up with this. But these do not disappoint. I really like these a lot. Here's the bar. Okay. And then, so we did the chips, that. And then sometimes I do have walnuts. Okay, these are not chocolate, but these are in the stash bag, so I figured I would show this to you. I usually take the walnuts and the baking chips, and I combine them together. Again, more protein. Walnuts are good for you, and that curbs my chocolate cravings. I also have raisins, which are not in here. And then, okay. So that's what I have in between cold calls, and I'm here at my desk prospecting for new sellers. And I'm going to take you downstairs to the kitchen and show you exactly how I make my chocolate protein shake. So I start, of course, with the milk right here. This is almond milk that I drink. It's unsweetened. And then I use the Sun Warrior Protein Warrior Blend, which is very, very chocolatey. And it's got 16 grams of protein, 0 grams of net carbs, and 90 calories. I don't really care about the carbs or the calories. I'm more into the protein. So 16 grams of protein with the almond milk. Then I put in about 1 or 2 spoonfuls of the organic super seed. It's like a flaxseed meal, chia seed, and hulled hemp seed concoction. I put a couple spoonfuls in there, and that's supposed to be really good for you. And then I use the cacao powder. Don't know all the particulars, but I know cacao is supposed to be really good for you, and I can tell you that this makes the shake really extra chocolatey. I listen to Dr. Amen, who is a neuroscientist. I'm sure you see him, he's all over YouTube, and he talks about the health of the brain, and he's big into that. And he has a healthy hot chocolate that he recommends on his channel. You should check it out. But he always recommends cacao powder. So I definitely throw that into the milkshake. And then these are cacao nibs. I actually went to the store and bought these accidentally.
These add texture. They're just little hardened pieces of cacao. You can put them in the protein shake if you want, but they're not going to dissolve properly. But so these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 ingredients that I put in my protein shake, and it is delicious. I don't feel like I'm compromising on flavor. No, it does not taste like an actual milkshake that you would get at a restaurant or soda shop from back in the day, that kind of thing. But it is delicious, and most importantly, it curbs your chocolate craving, and it is reasonably good for you.
Some healthy chocolate alternatives. They're going to help you satisfy your chocolate cravings, but they're also going to help you reduce your sugar consumption, which to me is huge if you're trying to get healthier, especially with the new year right around the corner. A healthier you means a healthier business, right? We want to be strong in mind and body. I hope that these chocolate alternatives will make you healthier in the new year.